Ladies and gentlemen, live on Paramount Network, Miller Lite presents Bellator MMA from Allstate Arena. The time has come for the main event of the evening, the opening round of the Heavyweight World Grand Prix. Sanctioned by the Illinois State Athletic Commission, Acting Director Nancy Ild, Executive Manager Joel Campuzano. Tonight's main event brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. And now, set for 3 5-minute rounds, we introduce the blue corner. At 6'3", weighing in 261.5 pounds, tonight, the former heavyweight world champion makes his Bellator debut, bringing 18 professional victories, 11 defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting Frank Mir. And across the cage, his adversary tonight fights out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 240 pounds even. Tonight, the legend returns to the Bellator cage, bringing an impressive professional record with 36 victories, 5 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Stadiosco, Russia, introducing the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Mike Beltran.
All right, John, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
Fedor Emelianenko looking to turn back time. He's lost his last 4 fights on American soil. Frank Mir wants to prove that he should be laying claim to the GOAT when it comes to heavyweights. And don't forget, in the tournament, there are 3 5-minute rounds. If a draw, we will go to a sudden victory round. The winner will face Chael Sonnen in the Grand Prix semifinals. Palpable energy here at Allstate Arena. The time has come. Fedor versus Mir has begun. Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. Emelianenko and Mir both capable of sending the other to a quiet place.
Frank Mir's doing exactly what he needed to do.
Emelianenko early.
Backing him up. That's smart.
And Emelianenko with a takedown on Mir. And Emelianenko catching Mir with a sweeping left hook. 30 seconds of fury here to kick off the main event.
Take a look on Frank Mir's face. He's sitting there like, okay, that was fun. Good straight
left hand. And Emelianenko claps Mir. Emelianenko the ground and pound on Mir. Fedor Emelianenko has turned back time. Fedor advances to the semifinals in the Bellator Heavyweight World Grand Prix. If you don't know, now you know. That's the GOAT, Fedor Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end 48 seconds into round number 1. The winner by TKO, now advancing in the Heavyweight World Grand Prix, the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. Bellator MMA on Paramount Network from NYCB Live. The time has come for the main event of the evening, the conclusion of the semifinal round in the Heavyweight World Grand Prix. Sanctioned tonight by the New York State Athletic Commission and brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. And now, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, we introduce the blue corner. At 6'1", weighing in 227 pounds, multiple times a world title challenger, he brings a professional record with 30 victories, 15 defeats, and 1 draw. Hailing from and fighting out of West Lynn, Oregon, introducing Chael, the American Gangster, Sonnen. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 6 foot, weighing in 236 pounds. A former champion, an iconic career. Tonight, he stands with 37 professional victories, including 28 finishes, along with 5 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the legend from Stadirosko, Russia, the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. In charge of the action, your referee, Dan Mugliana.
All right, gentlemen, center, please. All right, guys, been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. You want to touch gloves? Okay, back to the corners, guys.
Second question was the same as the first question, and yes, they did touch gloves. Fedor Emelianenko has only gone to the judges' scorecards 2 times in the last 18 fights. He has never lost a decision.
Chael, you ready?
Chael Sonnen looking to take him down and beat him up. Here we go. Tonight's fight
Big shot.
He's heard Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories.
Chael Sonnen has now tasted the power of Fedor Emelianenko. Another shot.
Big shot immediately thrown by Fedor.
Those shots are going to slow down those takedown attempts. When you're getting nailed, you don't want to come in again.
Boom. And the takedown attempt hasn't worked yet, but it does now. But look at this.
And that's the sambo of Fedor Emelianenko. This is what people don't understand. He is a phenomenal grappler.
Fedor, 15 wins by submission, 13 wins by knockout.
One of the things that used to happen in Pride, Fedor had some of the best ground and pound we have ever seen. He has turned into a stand-up fighter, doesn't even seem to want to fight on the ground anymore.
Look at that. This is not good for Chael Sonnen.
Chael keeps coming back.
Yep, this is what Frank and Josh talked about. If Chael can't take him down, this fight could be very short.
It could, but I'm telling you, this is what makes Chael Sonnen who he is. He is a gangster when it comes to he does not quit. Look at that takedown. Look at him going after it. He will not stop. He will continue to press until you put him down. That was not a smart move.
Big shots from Fedor. Looking to finish it right here, right now.
Chael is sticking with it, but Chael made a big, what he did is he tried to hook in and roll Fedor over to get his back. It didn't work for him. It was an attempt at something. I give him credit for trying, but you got to be careful when you're working with Fedor.
The explosiveness of Fedor Emelianenko on display prominently here early in this fight.
We were talking earlier about positioning and where Chael needed to be. Fedor keeps getting to those positions that Chael wants to be in.
24 first-round finishes for Fedor Emelianenko.
Chael is pressing the action. You can see Fedor is breathing a little bit. A little bit of a rush, a little bit of adrenaline high. He's breathing hard, and Chael's got this takedown.
That is Chael Sonnen 101 right there.
It is, and he's in the position he needs to be to do damage to Fedor. This half-guard position is a great position for Chael Sonnen right now.
So far, Fedor doing a good job of controlling the posture of Chael Sonnen. And he continues to do so.
I think both fighters are trying to settle themselves down, grab some air, just get their heart rate going where they're comfortable so they can start to open up and attack again.
Absolutely, Big John, a frenetic pace to to the start of this fight. Big shot landed immediately by Fedor. He had Chael down, beating him up, and now Chael Sonnen on top.
Nice move by Chael to get to that mount. But wow. This is where, on the ground, in this position, Fedor can be dangerous. He is a ground and pound master when he decides to go for it.
At the very top of the show, we talked about a similar type of attack for Chael as we saw from Ryan Bader, but with some twists and some big punches.
That was a big right hand. Big right hand that Fedor landed on Chael. Chael is hanging tough. Love what I see out of him right now. He's got to move.
Looking to finish right here, right now.
He's not being hurt, but he's got to move when Dan tells him to move.
And it's all over! Fedor Emelianenko! A masterful performance, a first-round TKO over Chael Sonnen. To make it official, Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 4 minutes, 46 seconds into round number 1 by TKO. He advances to the finals of the Bellator Heavyweight World Grand Prix, the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator MMA live on Paramount Network tonight from Saitama Super Arena. The time has come for the return to Japan of 2 MMA legends. The main event is set for 3 5 rounds in the heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation Chairman James Gessner, Chief of the Mohegan Tribe Lynn Milerva, supervising at cage side Mr. Mike Mazzulli. And now, first introducing the blue corner, at 6'1", weighing in 265 pounds even, having assembled one of MMA's most distinguished resumes, the former world champion enters with 38 professional victories, 13 losses. Fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, USA, presenting Quinton Rampage Jackson. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner, at 6 foot, weighing in 240.5 pounds, amassing multiple championships in an iconic and unrivaled career. He stands tonight with 38 professional victories, just 6 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Storyhosko, Russia, introducing the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. In charge of the action, your referee, Kevin McDonald.
Gentlemen, this is 3 rounds under the unified rules of mixed martial arts. I want a good, clean fight. If you'd like, you can touch gloves now. Best of luck to you.
Fedor, Rampage. First time that we have been here in Japan, and what a main event for Bellator Japan, Bellator MMA, 2 of the best of all time.
Great fight. Let's go.
And here we go. Red gloves for Fedor, blue gloves for Rampage, who told us, and I quote, someone is getting knocked out. Fedor strikes first.
He's striking. He needs to be very careful when he is in that. You see the turtle position that Quinton has been famous for, bringing his hands up and just letting you throw shots, but they do not affect him. He survives those very cleanly, and usually he will come and he does a nice little tuck and roll. Well, he'll throw a big left hook.
Mike Tyson style.
Yep. That was a clean shot right there by Fedor. That right hand definitely touched the target, and Quinton felt it.
Speed, force, and physical stamina are still there when you speak of 43-year-old Fedor Emelianenko. And the hand speed evident early. Good combinations, John.
And that is the one thing that I've been amazed by Fedor is Father Time takes speed away from people. And still at 42, he still has very fast hands. Quinton needs to be very careful to stand. A nice body kick. That body is what Fedor needs to attack. Take the lungs away from Quinton by going to the body.
Good start for Fedor. 90 seconds into this fight. Rampage waiting for his opportunity to get on the scoreboard.
Oh, that right hand, nice head movement by Quinton to slip that right hand. The real question in my mind is if Quinton is unable to counter off of the shots thrown by Fedor, this is going to be a long night for Quinton. If he's able to utilize those counters when Fedor comes in, that's where he can catch Fedor and put him down.
Rampage has only been finished by knockout or TKO 3 times in what is now 52, so 51 professional fights. 2 of those by Vanderlei Silva. 52nd pro fight for Rampage, 46th for Fedor. Midway through round 1, and that uppercut lands over and over. And the return from Rampage.
Fedor doing a very good job of actually confusing Rampage about where he's going to attack. Big shot.
And it is over.
Big shot.
Fedor Emelianenko knocks out Quinton Rampage Jackson.
You can see that Quinton is still leaning back, wobbly. He's saying, no, I'm okay. He has no idea, Mike, of the shot that he took and what it did to him.
Tonight's fight replay is brought to you by the Marines.
Watch the shot here. Right hand just starches him. He goes face forward. You see a guy shaking his head. What is it telling you as the referee? I don't want to be where I'm at. I don't want to be in this fight. And that's why it was stopped. A good stop by Kevin McDonald.
Perfect. Right there.
Michael C. Williams to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end. 2 minutes, 44 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout, the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. Bellator MMA live on Showtime from VTB Arena here in Moscow. The time has come for the main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation, Chairman James Gessner, supervising at cage side Director Mike Mazzulli. And now, introducing the blue corner first. At 6'3", weighing in 264 pounds, just off his title challenge tonight. Along with his number 2 ranking, he brings 15 professional victories, 7 defeats by way of Lamberton, Minnesota. He fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting Tim Johnson. And across the cage, his adversary, the legend, fights out of the red corner. At 6 foot, weighing in 233.5 pounds, widely regarded as the greatest of all times. He stands with an incomparable professional record of 39 victories, just 6 losses, and 30 of those finishes. He stopped 27 of the opponents in the very first round. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Stoyansko, Russia, introducing the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge, Jacob Montalvo.
We didn't get to see Babe Ruth play in Yankee Stadium, but we're going to get to see Fedor fight in Moscow. Later fights in Fedor's career have been quick. A lot made of the weight difference here between these two as Tim Johnson came in right at the heavyweight limit.
Well, where the weight will make a big difference is if Tim Johnson can get on top of Fedor. It's going to cause him problems because Tim is not only big and has a lot of weight, he's got a lot of base and skill. But it's the speed of Fedor's hands that Tim's got to be careful of. That little nice check hook right there that landed, he needs to be very careful of where he opens up because Fedor's hands, he likes to keep him down and he comes from odd angles with his punches.
Ware has good combination. Tim Johnson just walking right into it, swinging for the fences.
Not a bad move by Tim Johnson.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
See, even at his age, Fedor's hands are so quick. Where has Extreme Couture helped Tim Johnson the most?
Oh, where they've really helped him is they've made him understand how to move his head off the center line, how to attack with his hands. You see how he dipped his head there, came off the center line? That's huge because when your head's down the center, it's there for your opponent to hit, and he was getting hit. Now he's not. He's getting those shots in like that and not accepting a lot of damage.
Left jab by Fedor. Oh! Bam! Two monster shots by Fedor! And the GOAT comes home and reigns supreme.
So much pressure is on that man to come out in front of his countrymen and perform to that level and have that type of outcome.
He knew exactly where he is, even if Tim Johnson right now doesn't.
Yeah, that left hook set it all up. Watch the left hand. Bip, right there, you see that? And then the right. Big time power, he has always had it, and fast hands. Big combination that puts Tim Johnson out.
And how Fedor was the finish.
Watch the setup. Right hand,
the left,
here comes the left.
right there.
And he's stunned and out. You see him going down, he is out going down.
Not just a trademark Fedor knockout, but no extra shots, no standing over his opponent.
Classy as ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end. 1 minute, 46 seconds into round number one. The winner by knockout, the last Emperor, Fedor